Welcome everybody. Let's do the hello. That means the time is 7. Hello, hello. Welcome to the live. All right, guys. Previous stream from Vyborg district in St. Pete. Now Russia's northern capitals. Main Street, Nevsky. Let's do a proper live stream. Enjoyed some Russian McDonald's triple cheese burger just right before the stream. Charged my personal internal batteries. And here we are, guys. Let me show you the streets. The capital. Well, it's called Northern Capital, guys, and it's starting to snow. Hello, Lumperi. How do you do, St. Petersburg? St. Petersburg. Lumperi, what up? How you doing? Doing what I always do. Showing just ordinary life. Talking to you guys. Whoa, shit. Crazy. And it's cold, guys. It is cold. Way too cold. It's also a bit windy. It feels maybe 15 degrees. I don't know. 10 degrees it is. But it feels like way more. With the wind, plus there's a something special in St. Pete's that it actually feels way colder. В Финляндии теплее, чем в Питере было. Сейчас не знаю. Guys, I have to find Ildar. Do you speak Finnish? Russian? Can somebody Google where can I get the end of blockade, the end of Leningrad blockade special, what you call those? Special ribbons. There are greenish yellow with a stripe. Like seriously, guys, help me out. This here is Gostinny Dvor, guys. Gostinny Dvor. And we are walking towards Ploshchad Восстания. Oh my god. It's way too cold. What the hell? Anyways, I forgot where to find. They said they'll be giving out those ribbons, but I'm not sure where. Especially now. That's a cool car, by the way. Everybody push like, subscribe to Igor in Russia. I'm a foreigner traveling to Russia. We are in St. Petersburg, my most beloved city in the world, where I feel home. And I'm gonna show you what I see. Hello, Alex Oliveira. Hello, my friend. What's up? All right, you're gonna see plenty of awesomeness on the streets, plenty of people, even this cold. Yes, even when it's so cold as it is, even now you're gonna see tons of it. Tons of people, places to be, and just general awesomeness of St. Pete. What do you want from me? Yeah. All right, let me show you. We are by the bus station, so a lot of buses here, but check it out. This is 4.3 kilometers long. By the way, Cafe Koshka. Cafe Cat. This is the main street, 4.3 kilometers long. We're gonna stay in this video probably on this more touristic side for the most part. On the way back, maybe gonna check out the Palace Square. So that's the initial plan. This is the metro station, Gostinny Dvor. Say something. Have you been to Russia? When? Where? How? You can share those in the comments. Alright, going under. That's the only way to cross. Alright guys, let's go. This is the under tunnel. Underpass. We're gonna go actually to the left side. It's cooler. At least for now. You can get some stuff over here, some souvenirs. This is and this place, well, I never bought anything from here, but you can get it from here as well. Basic stuff. I need actually a beanie, a new beanie. I would love to have a new beanie hat, not this one. Everybody join in, push like if you haven't. We are live from St. Petersburg. You're gonna see beautiful people, a great atmosphere, lights, history, architecture, etc., etc. Welcome everybody. And some crazy driving maybe. Just maybe. Oh man, guys, seriously. I had a previous stream for 1 hour 30 minutes. I felt like I was on the North Pole. I felt like I was in the North Pole. Hello, Reaper. By the way, Catherine the Great. Catherine the Great. And yes, Yeliseyev Brothers department store. I think this is Malaya Sadova, no? I forgot. Little by little they are taking down the Christmas stuff, but I want to see if I don't think there's a Christmas market still, but let's see. In Moscow, in the Red Square, you have that Christmas market all the way till, I think, maybe February. Check out the cat, guys. Right there. You can throw money over there, and for good luck. Hello everybody, where are you from? Where are you from, guys? Let me know. Rostix, the Russian KFC, guys, if you're wondering. That's the Russian KFC. I'm gonna just go over here and check out check around the corner. I can see there's some of the Christmas little shops, kiosks still standing, but around the corner they used to be like a big proper how'd you call it, well, Christmas market, but I think it might be too late for that. Hello Israel, Florida, Miami again. Nice. Floridians are awesome people. Vietnamese cuisine, guys. And here, by the way, is one of the coolest courtyards is here. It continues way further, but I don't think it's super exciting live stream content, especially without alcohol. Okay, only one kiosk left, but yeah, so this place used to be during the Christmas season. This has lots of shops. 22nd already. Red light district. Yeah, nice city indeed. Canada in the house. Hello. What's going on? We are live from St. Petersburg Center. St. Petersburg Center. Let me just. I'm pretty sure there's nothing here around the corner except the whatever there is, just the square, but not the market. Yeah, I can see. But I love exploring, so let's just go. We can go around here. Yeah, this is just the basic square right now. Brazil, hello. How do you say hello in Portuguese? Ivan Drago. Yep. Good question. Where is Ivan Drago? All right, we're gonna go around. We're gonna go to it. This here is Italian street, by the way. Here, Italianska street. You get Russian fast food chains, little shop over here. Usually they're like proper fast food restaurants, but they have also these little kiosks. Eurasia, one of the first Asian food chains. Welcome to St. Petersburg. Push like. Yeah, you can get like freshly made blin right on the spot and continue your beautiful day in St. Petersburg. All right, let's go. We're gonna go around looking restaurant. You see, guys, every day people are not because, well, it's expensive. Guys, remember, if you want to support, you can use PayPal or Buy Me Coffee, link in the description. Hello Brazil, hello Los Angeles, hello Mali. Familia Fernandez. Snow. French bistro. You see it? This is French bistro. Even French restaurants. And it looks awesome, guys. Check it out. Probably drinking some wine is more common. Also learning English. What is your language besides that? Look at this, guys. Everything is super historic. Even this Mama Rosa restaurant, Italian restaurant, big chain. Yeah, it's love, guys. You're gonna love it. Anywhere you go. I don't usually go to the center. It's boring for me. I love what I feel unique places. But you should definitely, as a visitor, start from the center. Then you're gonna find the places you love the most. From Wales, UK. Man, they're circulating images of the health ambassador of the Wales. And I don't know how to react publicly on that. The only Chinese, nice. I have watched super series, Russian TV live series, and Shenzhou is the city I want to visit now. Shenzhou. I learned. Man, how do you say faster? I forgot, because they always say to the taxi driver. Ah, man, I forgot the word. Anyway, of course, I learned 谢谢你. Oh, man. Was it pie? No, I forgot. Faster. I live in US and Dave loves Russia. Double Republic of Ireland. Hello, Ireland. All right, we're back on Nevsky, guys. I'm telling you, it's freezing. Hazard, hello. Join the chat, guys. Might do a shout out to you if you're live. Awesome hockey players, of course. One of the best of all times. Nice seeing you back. Thank you so much, VR. Yeah, it's been a while. Still very tired, but I need to do this because absolutely I love it. Singapore, hello. Bangkok. Thailand. Thailand is warm. Much from Scotland. Many cousins there, but I never met. You have to come. It's easy for you as a European or any. Well, everybody gets super easy. Westerners all around the world, you get super easy visas, and it works normally. Temperature feels like -15, but it's probably 10. It's probably 10 degrees cold. Hello, Los LA, man. I watch a lot of content from LA, German and Venice. Some walk videos and anti-Scientology videos. So I usually love to see the surrounding. No matter what video I watch, I'm interested in the cultures around the topic, even more than the topic itself. The time is like 7 p.m. guys. Nevsky Prospect. We're gonna, if the stream is good, we're gonna go back. We're gonna see Zinger House. It's way over there. We started ahead of it. We started from Gostiny Dvor. It's been a while, guys. Everybody push like. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me do the shout out if I'm able to. Remember, support with a PayPal or buy me coffee. Super chat are not available due to demonetization of YouTube for me. 40 degrees, that's Fahrenheit, right? In southern USA. What's the most interesting city in Russia? It's hard to tell. There is no answer for this. I'm gonna tell you why. They're so unique historically, geographically. You cannot say that. If you like history, St. Petersburg, Moscow, epic, Soviet, not only Soviet, but yeah. If you like Siberia, you have to go, to smaller towns in Siberia or big city like Novosibirsk, where I haven't been. So it kind of depends. Yekaterinburg and Nizhny Novgorod, top 3 city of Russia. It depends what you like. So yeah. This is Fontanka, my friends. Скучаю по Питеру. Да, и я скучал. Вот приехал обратно. Take us to Bolshoi. Bolshoi is in Moscow. We are in St. Petersburg. Here we have Mariinsky, Mikhailovsky. Mikhailovsky was not far from that Italianska street from like 5 minutes back. It's located at the end of Italian Street. Gorgeous, gorgeous, guys. Palaces, history, architecture, wonderful atmosphere. The atmosphere is amazing in St. Petersburg. How long you been in Russia? I've been traveling to Russia from the first time I arrived properly. I have Russian roots, but I'm not from Russia and I wasn't born in Russia. So the first time I saw Russia, I understood the hoax surrounding stereotypes of Russia, and I felt like home for the first time in 30 years. So I've been coming here for 10 years, filming immensely for almost 7. Danielle lived for 5 years. Hello, Dormenios from Slovenia. Feel the same when I visit. Awesome, awesome. So I want to visit Slovenia, by the way, as well. Slavic countries, really want to visit. Where do you call home? Physically, it's Helsinki, but St. Petersburg is what feels like home. The city is the place to be, It depends how you wanna define. It's easy for me to call home, but otherwise, of course, I call home where's my family, and yeah. Check it out, guys. We are celebrating and remembering the end of the siege of Leningrad. 900 days and nights, approximately. Henkinen koti from Nico. Yes, Nico says it's his spiritual home. So yeah, some cities just, people have all kinds of places where they feel more comfortable or feel like quote unquote home. You're talking like your fav is slightly frozen. What is fav? Whoa, check it out. Face. It is. It's freaking. It's also blowing wind and it's super cold. For me, at least, it's cold. Snowflakes. Yes. Definitely Russia. Easy. I've said it for years. I lived all my life in Finland and I felt like home from the day one in St. Petersburg when I arrived 10 years ago. Easy. But that doesn't mean you have to, trash talk. I can do that as well if you want to do some comparison on both ways. But it's not about which one is better for whatever reason. That's stupid. The main thing is to say which one feels like home for whatever reason. It just is, Those who want to choose home based on which is better, these are, I don't know, living place shoppers. We're not talking about that. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Is there a... Niko, ei pysty, koska kanavaan ei ole monetisoitu just nyt. Kyllä on virhe. Pitää venää vielä kuukausia, ehkä sitten. Guys, you're not able to become a member, so you can only support via PayPal or Buy Me Coffee or Patreon. Pystyy tukea ainoastaan linkatuilla kanavilla, alustalla. Mutta ehkä pian taas, en tiedä. Alright, guys. degrees, yeah, but it feels way more. This is the Ligovsky, Litani, so check it out. Oops, I'm on the red light. And guys, beware of the red lights. Just walking in across the streets. Just in general, because of the traffic, you never know. Homelessness, well, this is the main street. There's literally tens or hundreds of thousands of people walking daily, and this is what you see unedited. Koira, it's fine, you say, so it's, it's not about which one is better, expensive to live. The prices have gone up, but I don't know what you want to compare to. In general, just a quick answer. St. Petersburg or Russia in general, hotels, 330 euros plus per night. I don't live in a hotel though. So Moscow, 40. Now I'm talking about the lowest okay hotel, not great, just okay at best. So 30, 40, Moscow 40, 50, around 30 bucks. Eating at the restaurant, maybe 15 euros, 20 bucks with starters, a drink, and a proper meal, main course. Probably 15 bucks actually, yeah. What else? But if you're gonna go to Stolovas like these or some other places, you're able to eat and be fine, well, in like from 4 or 5 bucks in St. Petersburg. Noi Suomi-sarja on kiittämätön työ. Finnish, I used to film some Russian-Finnish locations and also Finnish-Russian locations in Russia. And that's a niche thing, so I haven't done those for years. I have lots of unedited stuff, but maybe. And I understand people want to see something related to their history and stuff, but you know, at the same time, people don't like in America. People usually say thank you or send some donations or support, sponsors, and hey, this is for this and that. But my channel got like millions of views and only few people who donate. But a lot of people have a lot of things they want to know and want to ask. I'm not hating, I'm just saying. Russian muffins, what is that? Ah, you mean pishkas? You mean pishkis or not? Check it out, guys. Do you miss Soviet Union? I don't know what to say. I guess no. But in a nostalgic way, yes. Because if you ask him politically, I'm not a communist, so no. You know, it depends what you mean. People have these trick questions. Weed is not legal, no. All right, guys. Trying to warm up my other hand. We are in the city center. Revolut. The Swift bank cards doesn't work. There's a video on my channel, how to travel Russia 2026, which is updated version from the 25, and it tells you all you need to know. A fast start, but in general you need to most likely bring cash and exchange the way I teach you to if you're coming from the land border from the west. And euros are forbidden, but if you fly from Istanbul, they're not. You can bring us up to 10,000. Speaking of money, that's the bank taking in some money from the vault. Yeah, it's freaking freezing, guys. Freaking freezing. So yes, bring cash, and if you're staying here like for a week or longer, definitely do the thing I teach you to about in my videos. The SIM card, opening a bank account is gonna make your life so much easier and enjoyable. Everything is clean and orderly always, yes, that's a given, but always forget that this is something that people from around the world are usually surprised. Oh, Kapadokya'dan selamlar. İyi günler. İyi günler. Merhaba. Russians like US. Yes, people don't have anything against different countries on the human level, no problem at all. On the contrary, you're gonna get treated better even if you're from the countries which are so-called unfriendly. Hello from Greece. Yes, Greece, one of my favorite places. I have been only to your the most beautiful island in the world. Hey, man, what's the island in Greece? The huge one, Chania and stuff. Oh man, I forgot. Anyways, yes, Greece is beautiful. What time? It's 7 p.m. approximately. Everybody, welcome, join in and let me know where you're watching this video from. I'm gonna do a shout out from the scary Russian streets. Your country and city is gonna be shout out. Let me know. Santorini, hello LA. Brazil. Vegas, oh nice. I watch videos from Vegas as well. Hello Turkey, merhaba. Da Nang, Vietnam, Oakland, Calgary. If I miss your country, write it again. Denmark, USA, UK, Poland, Thailand, Austria, England in the house, Zambia. Hey, I have an interview with a Zambian guy in Moscow. Check out my channel. India, Rotterdam, Scotland, Arizona, Spain. Hola. USA in the house. Suburbs of Chicago. Colombia, living in Polonia. Zimbabwe, Israel. Polish. Hello. Turkey, merhaba. My favorite city. Istanbul, Turkey. Favorite outside Russia, number one. This is St. Petersburg. We got Kansas, Dallas, Finland in the house. A Russian living in Deutschland. Finland again, Romania, Pennsylvania. KF, it's St. Petersburg. What's that? KF. Eritrea, Liverpool. We got everybody around the world. Welcome to the greatest street in the world of any city. St. Petersburg. Let me show you. Drago or Rocky? Of course Drago. But I'm not a Stallone fan, always been a Schwarzenegger guy. But just watched 2 days ago Demolition Man, absolutely love it. We got Marita from Finland, hello. Kosovo, Portugal. Alright guys, here we go. Push like, join the chat. Support with a buy me coffee or PayPal link in the description. We got, what's that? Albania, Indonesia, Helsinki in the house, Israel, Colorado, Indonesia in the house. Welcome. 900 days of crazy times. German forces surrounded Leningrad for 900 days. Kyrgyzstan, Cuba, Espo, Van Damme. Yes, I'm a Van Damme fan, by the way. My favorite. India, Texas. Coffee Boat, thank you so much. Barley in the house. R. Brooks, thank you so much for your support again. Thank you so much. And hello from St. Petersburg to you, my man. India, Pyongyang. Nice. North Korea in the house. Japan. Hello everybody. Everybody push like, let me know. If I miss your city and country, let me know in the comments. I'm trying to read and walk, guys. I'm trying my best. Outstanding English, thank you so much. I've done music for 20 years in English. Well, and content, of course. I watch most things you watch in America for years. It's called Serbia in the house, Bihar, Kosovo, India, Algeria, Wisconsin. This is St. Petersburg, guys, the greatest city in the world. Are you also from St. No, I'm from Helsinki, born in Soviet Latvia, Riga. Most beautiful city in Baltics, Riga. 52 days. What? Of who? Missed it. Brazil. Brazil in the house, USA in the house. Everybody push like. Hold up, guys. Yeah. Guys, no politics, just absolutely normal experience. Whatever you think about it, just enjoy. Helsinki in the house. Why aren't you? What is it again? Oh, we have one of those. Everybody push like, everybody. We got everybody. This is Ploshchad Восстания, the Uprising Square. This used to have a huge statue of my favorite, Alexander III. Traveling, you're now almost banned, so watch it. Alright guys, we're in the house. This used to be a beautiful cathedral. Soviets blew it up. Not a fan of that. This is Ploshchad Восстания metro. Mä en oo tehnyt pläänei kuvaushommissa vuosiin. Se on mun tyyli. Hey from Sverige, hello Inka, again. What's again in Swedish? Not oxo. I forgot. Long live. It's cold now. Yes, it's really cold, guys. It's really cold. Let me just show you this beautiful Город-Герой Leningrad, the hero city of Leningrad. Just look at this. From Pakistan. Hello, hello. New York, USA. We got France. And by the way, this is not the end of Nevsky. Like I've told you hundreds of times, it continues that way for maybe almost 2 kilometers. So this is 4.3 kilometers long, right? Temperature feels like 15, 20. Yes. Protesters, yes. Hello, Nagaland. All right, guys. So this here is the honor of course. This is, what's the words? I forgot the word. I forgot some of the words by being away for 1.5 months. It starts with an S, but it means many cities, hero cities, or cities of heroic something, heroic deeds, have this thing. It's a commemoration. Greetings from Germany. Hello, Deutschland. Rio de Janeiro. Hello, hello. Как дела? What is как дела? Как дела? Obelisk. Thank you so much. There's obelisk, but then there's also some other words, right? No? I think it's obelisk, I guess so. Yeah, thank you. Man, it's hard to read all of them. I try to read some of them. There's a lot of people commenting because, yeah, Indonesia. French. Oh, we have not many French people watch my channels. Nice to see you. Just look at this, guys. Hold up, how many seconds we have? So we walk basically all of this and longer, actually, way longer. Guys, enjoy this view. No, homeless are not jailed. They're not just able to do whatever they please, or same thing with druggies or fentanyl zombies, even though there is none, but you know what I mean. Law and order. This is St. Pete, guys. And watch this. We're gonna go on the other side. Everybody, welcome. How cool is this? Everybody push like. Let me know in the comments where you're from, or the city, or whatever you want to. Join the chat. Anyways. We're gonna go to Palace Square. I'm gonna show you that. Next up, Senegal in the house. Indonesia. I want to visit Asian, definitely Asian cities. Everybody push like as well. Let's get this to the thousands. Let's get this to the thousands viewers. Deutschland. Yes, and the protesters. Everybody, how you doing? What's the latest? And how is this different from your country in a good or bad way? Israel in the house. Peru, Denmark. I've been to Copenhagen. Lovely, absolutely lovely city. Czech Republic, first one today. St. Petersburg, Zdarova from Paris. I'm from Helsinki. Freedom, he said. But he's crazy. Peter Priet. This is St. Petersburg, Russia, guys. And we are on Nevsky, the capital streets, main street of the northern capital of Russia, cultural capital of Russia. Negative temperatures. No negative temperatures. The Romanians, thank you so much. South Africa as well. Right here. Yes, свободный. No street food. No, they're not allowed to block this beautiful street. You might see some, but they're not gonna be vendors on carts. They're gonna be like, they're gonna have own kiosk. Like where we walked like 20 minutes ago on that Italianske street, there was a kiosk for teremo, so it's regulated. Back in the early 2000s, 90s, 2000s, if you go to Zinger Square, for example, it was, the beautiful square was packed with shawarma places, which is like kebab joints. So it was very different. So people stood up, they don't want their city to look like shit. So basically they made, so that's why it's so orderly. But in Russia in general, it's quite orderly as well. With the street vendors, or the thing you might see some unofficial babushka selling some flowers maybe, or selling something local, you know, that type of stuff. In Senna you might see somebody selling something else, like, I don't know, some socks and whatever not. All right, traveling. Oh, I don't know what that means or what you're trying to prove with that, because I guess you do. And you're saying the opposite. By saying that, you're proving the opposite. Or I don't know what you're trying to do. Last warning. Anyways, guys, welcome to the greatest city in the world. Not the oldest. This was founded. The city was founded only in 1703, guys. 1703. What main brands like McDonald's? Well, there's a ton of them. The topics hasn't been top of my mind for a long time, but let's say the change brands. I mean, it's Vkusnaya Tochka, yes. The one who's selling Nikes, they changed as well. Man, I forgot so many. I wasn't prepared to answer that. What else? I just saw some. Hold up. Man, it's hard to tell, but there's plenty. There's plenty who have changed and plenty who have stayed as well. Don't let it deceive you guys. It's all bad, actually. It's all very, very bad. Niko, tähän aikaan keskusta niin Helsingissä on varmaan tyhjä. Kaupat kiinni ja ei ole ketään. Hello from Turkey. Turkey. Are they all shopping places? Do you mean like shopping? Do you mean stores, or are they people? Are people shopping? Sanctions have had in general. It depends on what sanctions, but if we're talking about product-wise, sanctions help Russia to develop their own, whether it's milk production, cheese, and etc. But we're talking about sanctions harming the economy from outside. I'm pretty sure it has. I'm not an expert, but you don't see it and feel it except in minor things. Whoa. Я из Хельсинки, а Питер для меня мой город. Everybody, yeah, technology, but also Russia has created, to my best of knowledge, just new networks, new partners, new countries to collaborate, you know, that type of stuff. So I guess there's people who can explain on both sides. What are those? You can film in public, of course. There's tons of, in this such a great city as this, a mega city like this, or Moscow, You got tons of streamers, TikTokers, vloggers. You got tons of them. All right, guys. You love showing. Hold up, I missed it. You love showing off this mega city. Well, not necessarily showing off. Showing, yes. Previous live stream was an area which is not so much representable, but I love every point, every corner of the city. So I did a live stream from Vyborg district. I do it from outskirts of the city. So, and same thing that I do all across different cities that I go to. But yeah, if you call this showing off, then it is. But I just show. That's what I call it. Stay open. Well, I have done live streams throughout the night, by the way. When I was leaving like early morning to Moscow to save a little bit money, $10 or more actually, I decided to just be in the city. So I've been around a few times, even overnight. And it gets quiet around 1 a.m. maybe, 2 a.m. Yeah, 2 a.m. maybe. But you still have places to go to eat or chill or whatever. There's basically, city never sleeps. Train stations are open 24/7. Yeah. Yes. Everybody welcome. We're gonna go to the Palace Square and let's see what's the situation at that moment. There's a lot of people who are taking photos for money, of course. That's something that's been, I think, going on around the world in big cities. They're just trying to make a buck. They have a good camera, not necessarily the best photographers, but the camera is good, so yeah. All right, some high-end hotels. So I think it's four-star hotels. City is very safe. Like I said, you can be on any streets at any time, man or female, and it's totally safe. It feels safe. There's a lot of tourism. The tourism, of course, not from the West. Those people are politicized, but then also those who want to go don't even know that they're quote unquote allowed to. So yeah, there's a lot of misconception intentionally created. But tourism, internal tourism is mega. The city has, Vyborg for example, has its all-time highest visitor count. The prices are the same whether you're, foreigner or not. So yeah, the other thing is a lot of tourists have been replaced. The markets have been replaced. And there's a push for Arabic people. Clearly see, this is not the holiday season, so this is off season, I think, everywhere in the world. But Arabic people, China is growing massively. Vietnam, South America, but big changes, of course, Africa, Arabic countries, but also Africa as well, yes. Depends, you have to go deeper in that, in the statistics. London or Germany? Me personally, I would say Germany, but I don't know. I've never been to London, but I've been to Germany. But I'm more interested in Germany to travel. I mean, but of course, I want to visit Liverpool first of all. My lifelong dream. Liverpool because of the Beatles. I'm the biggest Beatles fan. Not the biggest, major big Beatles fan. I guess there's somebody more fan than me. Okay, let's go. Shit. It was green when I started walking, guys, right? Quite sketchy. Okay, but yeah, just the Beatles museum in that case. I want to see the houses where the Fab Four grew up from outside, at least. Tää on nyt eka päivä. Eka täyspäivä, eilen saavuin. Vitu väsynyt. Retirement. It's not massive help, but I guess there are some. I'm not super into it, but people go to pensions. Pension age is, was it like 60 something? And it's less for women. But after that, you can still continue working. You can still continue working even on during the pension. Probably because some have to, you know. All right, guys, Russian McDonald's. Oh man, look at this. All right, this is already the Rubinstein Street, right? Yes, it is. Rubinstein Street. This is the restaurant street. In summertime, it's of course way different. Way different. It's not fake McDonald's. It's not even trying to be McDonald's because it tries to be вкусная точка, but it's for, you know, European or Western viewer reasons. So it's gone past McDonald's in like product development, etc. Beautiful view, guys. Simply beautiful, right? We have different plaques commemorating different artists, heroes, and important people of history. Yeah, there's a lot of restaurants and bars, and definitely in St. Petersburg, there's no way to start say which one is a good restaurant, because the city has, I don't know, thousands of great restaurants, and the best ones you just have to find them or Google, but not go into some touristy stuff. I wouldn't eat on Nevsky. This is fine, but I know I can get it cheaper and maybe even better and outside the city center. Where are the bins? There are some bins here and there, but notice everything is clean, even though you don't see bins everywhere, right? Great buildings, great. Yes. All right, back on Fontanka. Look at this. Oh my God. I wouldn't fit. Are you too unfit? I am from Finland. Yes, Finlandia. The time is now probably like, hold up. This is St. Petersburg, and the time is 7:38 p.m. I'm black. Hey, listen. Definitely fit. Watch my videos where I interview black skin guys from St. Petersburg or in Moscow, and they tell you the same thing. They never felt safer than like anywhere else. And that's not like some bullshit. It's, I know so. So most people are totally fine. Like, well, everybody is. But of course, everywhere is racism, but you would not pinpoint that topic when we're talking about black people living in Russia. So yeah, you would definitely fit. You would feel you have these stereotypes. And the fact that there's not many, well, I've seen more during the summertime, yes, but a lot of black people are students, or I think students, yeah. Yes. And I also have from different times. We have Maxwell, then was the Zambian, then with Afrolev. Check out the video with Afrolev from Moscow. He works, he's married to a Russian lady, lives in Moscow. Then we have this Zimbabwe guy, I think, from, I forgot where he's from. Ryazan. Movie poster, hold up. Which one? This here. It's not a movie poster, this is not a movie, this is a palace. One of the palaces, and this is Chedevre Classici. The Chedevre is like something amazing, great, classics. Brahms, Concert Number 2, and Prokofiev, Symphony Number 7. Yeah, high class culture, guys. But we're gonna pass the 120-year-old cinema, the oldest one in St. Petersburg, on the way right now. Oh, look at this, my favorite. Homeless they are somewhere, but there's nothing that you can compare with the West. Alright guys, check it out. South Africa, yes, a lot of South Africans watching the videos for sure. That is Anichkov Palace as well. Romanovs, one of the many Romanovs palaces. It is frozen, yes. The Neva River isn't fully frozen, but these smaller ones, they are. Dormanios, it's so wide, so you know it's Fontanka. Well, Moika is not that much less shore in some parts. Yeah, you're correct. Привет. It's not the common thing. It is very common thing not to see. Not to see any, you know, unorderly people or... Do you speak Russian? Yes, I speak. That's my native language. Even though I speak 2 other languages better than my native language. На русском тоже говорю, но хуже, чем на нерадных. India, hello India. Right, boats, yes. This one as well. Many boats leave from Fontanka, actually from there. And the place I usually go to is from there, around the corner. That's my spot. Ничего, через мой канал Durma News узнаешь. Oh, my back hurts. This is Fontanka River. Guys, St. Petersburg has 93 rivers and canals and 300 bridges. That's why it's called Venice of the North, Northern Venice. Я с Пушкина. О, круто! Пушкин хороший. Кстати, может туда приеду. Кстати, может Пушкину пойти стримить. I thought about going to Pushkin or maybe film at Gachina, my favorite, Gachina. I like that up ahead, by the way. And what else? And maybe go some. I'm not sure. I don't want to be traveling that much. I'm so exhausted, guys, from life. I've been demonetized by YouTube. I have been also shadow banned badly, guys. So thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe. Who's the guy on the statue? It's not important who. I don't think it's just a guy, but there's 4 horsemen. And this bridge is, these statues show the 4 different stages of taming a horse. That's the topic of the artwork. So it's not about who he is, but it's about actually the horse. Let me just pass this. And you can see. So this is actually, yeah, I think this is the number 1. Hello, California. You know, this is the first part, maybe second, the battle. I don't know the name. They have separate descriptions here, and this is the end. I think so. Do I do lives like this? Yes, I'm probably not living in Russia, the most active, hold up, I'm gonna cross, most active YouTuber out there. Oops, not ours, that's not for us. So yes, I do, like, when I'm in Russia, I do, well, starting from 1 up to 8 streams a day. What are you doing? We now walking towards the Winter Palace. Winter Palace, which is one of the greatest things you're gonna ever see. Whoa, crazy guy. Nevsky, guys, Nevsky. Wow. Not my favorite, but definitely tourist favorite. But that's because I know this city so well. After Nevsky, I don't know what I'm gonna do. We maybe go to Vasily Island. Maybe, I don't know, let's see. Hello, Igoryoha. Hello, sir from India. Hello, Holiday. Rusty. Mexican restaurant. There's few, I know few for minimum. Actually, I can remember there's a last Mexican restaurant I visually saw was in Nizhny Novgorod on the main street. But in St. Petersburg, I know there's one on Fontanka River, actually, in that direction. But there are plenty. Mexican food is not the most popular, but popular enough to have multiple places. In St. Petersburg, once again, we don't have to talk about what restaurant do you recommend? It totally depends, man. This is culinary capital of Russia, in a country of world's biggest country, and this is the culinary capital of that country. So anything you like, you'll find it. The quality is great, and the prices are low, affordable. I think there's one in Rubinstein. Okay, yeah, actually, yeah, but I don't. Is it restaurant? At least there's also Cuban. There's also Cuban restaurant or bar. They're more like bars out there. But in Russia, you can see way more easily restaurants than bars, because people don't. It's not so cool anymore, if it ever was, to just drink. So people actually eat and drink, and even bars you have to usually can and will order something to eat, right? Check it out, guys. French architecture. Actually, St. Petersburg is highly influenced by Italian and Dutch architecture. And there are some French probably as well, and German as well, but especially Italian. Actually, if we go to the right, on the other side where we were a few minutes ago, there is a square of the great architects of St. Petersburg. And Rossi, I remember one name, Rossi. Rossi is one of the big ones. So yeah. Check it out. This is the oldest. This is the oldest movie theater in St. Petersburg. Over 110 years actually. So it's 113 years old, guys. Over there, Aurora. Niko, there's videos about, mulla videoita shortseissa ainakin noista. Mut just tänään meinasin, kun vedin triplan, että vois kuvata. So right, we're gonna go in St. Petersburg. Dressed up for the weather, yes. And yes, this is not considered, who else was asking? Filming stores. Yeah, you can, but not necessarily with big cameras, you know, like semi-secretively. It depends. It all depends. Hold up, who asked? Is this Central Russia? No, this is not Central at all. This is a little bit, almost basically the most Western. Kaliningrad is, Pskov and Kaliningrad is more Western, but this is considered to be 2 hours from the Russian Western border. Kamchatka, I don't know how many thousands kilometers, man. Very far. Yes, по-русски. Nico, I will film something new also. Not Big Mac or Big Hit. I'm gonna do maybe something else. Guys, check it out. I don't know what the ladies are doing there. This is Yeliseyev Brothers. And if you want to see, by the way, inside, let me do the quick one. Let me show you the historical luxurious department store in St. Pete's. First, check it out. This is Yeliseyev Brothers luxurious store. There you go. Tourists love this place. We got some Chinese, Korean girls. You can take some hot cup of coffee or whatever here. Everything is pretty expensive but very luxurious. And yes, the piano is playing it by itself. But this is not the typical store, of course, but lots of tourists. So this was the first luxurious department store in St. Petersburg. And there's actually a restaurant below as well. All right, let's go. Everything is, well, it's for example here, I don't know what this is, chai zelený. This is Assam green tea. This is $15. It's considered very expensive because you can get tea for 30% of that. But since it's like high quality, etc., it's $15. You know, just to get a range of the things. Or if you want to buy bakal, that's $30. All right, guys, here we go. Yeah, 15. But it's all compared for a tea, that's a lot. All right, guys, here we go. Thanks for, yeah, I'm trying to share everything, guys. That's the great about live streams, guys. We are here live. We're doing it together. And that is by the way, I have filmed in St. Petersburg Shostakovich's musical. It's like a bronze statue, metal statue, right? But it's with music inside, so it was really amazing. Everybody push like. We are in St. Petersburg. Join the chat. Now it's time to tell you. You guys tell me where you're watching this from. And yes, the store for rich Russians. Well, not rich Russians. You know, Russian tourists in St. Petersburg, they spend a lot of money because they spend there where I, as a foreigner, do not spend, right? And they go out, they eat and drink, and you know, they live normally. So I wouldn't say rich. It's for tourists who spend their money unwisely. That's what I would say. And speaking of tourists, so yeah. Hello, Las Vegas, America, Texas. Which country have you been? I'm gonna answer that later. In which countries, in which countries I have been? I've been not enough, but I've been in a few. Hold up, I will spend a lot. I don't recommend it. You can buy something if you want, but I can give. If you travel to Russia, contact me. I have a special membership where I give special tips and guides, where to go, best price, best value for your buck. St. Petersburg from Mariinsky Theater. Greetings from Vienna. Yeah, Mariinsky is not that far. Hold on, where is it? But Mikhailovsky is even closer. Mikhailovsky is just around the corner, if you know Mikhailovsky. If you know Mikhailovsky. All right, guys, here we go. Greetings, the main street of city. Yes. Yebina. I know that joke. I know that joke. Can you let us know the city we are being? Yeah, this is St. Petersburg. And I always answer when you ask. Same thing here, for example. These are maybe 20% more expensive, but still it's nothing. It's nothing for you guys if you're traveling here. You know, if it's 20 bucks or 23 bucks, I don't think you care, right? I think Russians in general are pretty okay with Trump, always been. Sometimes depends on his mood, sometimes less. That's what I would say. Хорошего вечера и вам тоже. The time is like 8 p.m. guys. 8 p.m. right now. Wish you a lovely evening. Immediate subscribe, but now sadly I have to go. Alright, I'm gonna do another stream today, tomorrow, so hopefully you'll be back. 12 hours a day at a factory for the second day. Wow. Respect, man. Respect. Hard-working people, always respect. Passage, by the way, there's a special, it's called Passage. It's also historical shopping mall. Also a little bit luxurious. And it looks like this. Let me show you. This connects to the street we were in the beginning of the stream. Here you go. Check it out. This is historic from the 19th century. This is not also. This one is a little bit for richer people for sure. And there's a. Over there on top, there's an icon like in the old times. Here you go, guys. Enjoy. Yeah, how rude. She didn't see me though. She would have probably. Here we go, guys. It's actually 3 floors, but I've never been to the other floors. There's nothing for me here as well. Colombian house. По оверпрайсу. Жена сказала бы не надо. Сама скажет, какой нужен. What is this? This is St. Petersburg, Russia live. You see? Yeah, счастье. This is like special chocolates. People, there are shops that are full, shops that are okay full. It depends. And some shops don't need to be full to make their like profit, right? Alright guys, this is where we started the live stream from, by the way, on the other side. So now we're gonna go to the even more busier Nevsky. Мясо, this is meat. Balkan, oh, Balkan restaurant. Сербская, греческая, болгарская кухня. Serbian, Greek and Bulgarian restaurant, guys. How about that? Crazy. By the way, the Russian army did not march here. You're gonna see where they marched. Probably as well here, but this wasn't place for marching this year. It was the Palace Square where they still march. But same thing with Kremlin or Red Square. Red Square is the place for that. Alright, just like beginning of the stream, the Dumskaya greets us. That's so cool. Guys, check it out. This is Armenian Church. Beautiful. Los Angeles, looking better than Los Angeles. It's a quite an easy thing to do. But you got the sea, you know, you got the warm sea out there, so, and the beach, and so it's different. So you have to compare with maybe Sochi, you know. But even then, I think Sochi has very rocky beach, so Venice might be. But then, America got its own on safety issues and stuff, so not sure. Depends what you prefer, right? LA has palm trees, yes. Baltic Sea, yeah, I think Baltic Sea is not the best. Even though, let's say in Latvia, Jūrmala, that is, the Baltic Sea is super awesome, even there. Despite it being Baltic Sea. Check it out, there's Freddy, as always. And this is very luxurious street, Mihailovsky Street right here. Rich hotels, Pushkin in the back, and also a Russian museum at the end of it. If you want to see Russian museum tour, I have some videos from inside. One video from inside as well on my channel. Yes, no homelessness, no druggies. Everybody push like, join the chat. If you want to support, use super chat, not super chat. It's no super chat available. So use Buy Me Coffee or PayPal. Link in the description, my friends. All right, guys, here we go. We got. Where's the music? That's the music guy. Push like, everybody, yes. Man, I forgot to search for the Leningrad, the liberation of Leningrad ribbons. I'm not sure how many days they are still gonna be given out. This is the anniversary of that. That's why you have these and these here. It says 900 days and nights. I think it was Nicki Minaj, yeah. I'm not a fan of Nicki, so I don't know her songs, but it sounded like her. All right, they have finally, oh man, we're gonna go in now. I'm gonna show you that. Yes, it's safe in Russia, guys, like literally anywhere. At 9 o'clock, you have organ performances. This is cool, by the way. Maybe I should do one here. Not sure. So they have been renovating this for the past months. Now it seems to be ready. Let's see if it's open. And this place, by the way, day and not night, throughout the day you have artists selling. This is a legendary place for artists to sell their work. Buses, some buses are electric, some buses are what you call is trolleys, and some buses are on gas, and some buses are just gas, on petrol. Yes, some of these are 900 years old. Wow, let's see. I'm going to tell you about the cost of living soon. Hold up, it's open. Let's take the hat off, even though it's not Orthodox. So check it out. Brand new doors. Может, закрыто?
Да, сам собор работает до 8, у нас сейчас через час, 9 часов начнется концерт.
Да. Это то, что и было раньше, зимой, рождественское время, да?
Да, да.
Круто. Посмотри, каждый день?
Справа
там
на стенде есть расписание, там можете посмотреть.
Хорошо, спасибо. А записывать можно, если прийти? Стримить можно, если прийти?
Да, главное не спрашивать.
Да, спасибо. There he said. Okay, here we have organ duduk. Oh, nice. That's today. 22nd. Organ in duduk. Then 24th. Organ. Yes. The tickets are, I don't know how much. Tickets up. I remember watching. I think it was like 500 rubles, $5 maybe. This is Basilica of St. Catherine Alexandra. So cost of living, it's getting more expensive, but it's doable for locals. But some products have gone up substantially over the years. I mean. Oh, that was cool. Sorry, it was closed. It closed down for 4 minutes before us. But I've shown you that around. So subscribe to the channel. You will see. Aun Duduk. Wow. I once went to this popular duduk player with my wife, like 4 years ago, something like that. 3 years ago? No, 4 years ago. And that was cool. Duduk sounds cool. Are you good? Do you own a duduk? Or are you able to play with a duduk? What the apartment like? Well, in St. Petersburg, central area, they're older, so they are very historical. Some are in bad shape, depends on the owner. Some are in great shape. Outside in the suburban area where I filmed, last night I showed you some of them brand new apartments for middle class, and they're modern, they're great. So I don't know what to tell you. Is Uber around? Uber was bought by Yandex Go, by Yandex Taxi. There's also a room where you can release your anger, break plates, they said. Drink in public? No, the answer is no. I think the only guy drinking in public, semi-public, is me. Not now though. From Oregon, hello. Great people, yes. I think Americans and Russians would have a lot of in common if there would be no language barriers. All right, guys, here we go. We are one of the coolest places right now. What is this? How are they allowed to do? This is some touristy stuff. I think so. Yeah, it's like half legal, I think. And here is the House of Zinger. Kazan Cathedral. This is one of the top tourist places. Here is the Zinger House, House of Books, San Francisco. You got music, and in the back, guys, Church on Spilled Blood. Whoa. Most cities looks like this. Architecturally, no. St. Petersburg is unique in that sense. But is it like safe, clean, and modern? Most are. Not modern, I mean. Safe, clean, and nice looking with lots of activity, yes. But architecturally, St. Pete is super unique. It's unique on the worldwide stage, actually. Let me show you the tourists taking pictures here. I'm showing you because people ask, like, is there any tourists out there? Yes, there is. This is not the tourist season though. Here you go. The House of Zinger, and we'll continue on with the Nevsky. Kazan Cathedral. The river is frozen, yes. I forgot the name. This with the it's been well, not Gavrilova. I forgot, guys. What's the channel's name? Canals. This guy's a legend. Go in that one. I don't want to. It's like bookstore. It's really cool, but I think I'm gonna continue on. Sorry. I've done it sometimes, but we might go in. I don't know. It's a cool looking bookstore, legendary. But since I'm a little bit tired right now, we're gonna try to get you to Winter Palace, guys, the legendary place. Канал Грибоедова, спасибо. Полностью мозги замерзли. The Gribоедова Canal, guys, of course. Time is like 8:15. All right, guys, look at this beauty here. Streets. This is Nevsky on St. Isaac's Cathedral. People playing usually here as well. And of course, naturally, this is the place where people want to take photos. And check it out right here. Matt Wayne, welcome. Where you from, by the way? No matter where you're from, you can travel. And I give this a video guide how to travel to Russia. Your options, basically. Most realistic. This is the first restaurant that I visited 10 years ago, minutes after arriving to St. Petersburg. They brought us here. I had the best borscht by that point ever. Katyusha. Super touristy, but super Russian. I think it's a show restaurant as well, so in the evenings you have performances, Russian folk dances and stuff. Some people like it, some people don't. I don't need it during while eating, you know, but you might like it. For a week, stay in the city. Well, depends when you want to live. Like I said, the minimum, okay, you can get a really nice hotel for $50. Pretty okay, like good. Not great, but good. 5,000 rubles. You can go lesser for that as well. For let's say $40. 40, but 50 you're gonna get better than the one with the 40. That's per day. Breakfast not included. And don't take breakfast either, unless you go to an expensive hotel, like $100. That's very expensive. That's like 4 stars probably. Okay, keep that in mind. Otherwise, if you go out with a partner, restaurant meal is gonna cost you like 2 persons, $25. Alcohol, drinks included. And not just 1 course, like 2-course meal probably for 2. Going to events, and you know, it's gonna be cost you like $5 up to $10. What else, guys? If you go shopping, tourist stuff costs like pennies, so very affordable. If you shop, depends what you buy, but if you don't buy some souvenir stuff or expensive souvenir stuff, like $40 to $50 staying overnight. So per day you're gonna maybe spend the hotel included $70 a day. And depends. If you go to the State Hermitage, it's gonna cost you $25, and that's the most expensive hotel, but also the most worth it. Other museums gonna cost you $5 to $15. So yeah, you do the math. Coffee costs from $1 to $1.50 to $3. Good ones. See no drug addicts. Yes, despite this being the city center. music. Usually we have music here, but during the winter, the cold days, there's no musicians, don't go out playing. VR, no problem. If you need detailed help, there's a special membership via PayPal or Buy Me Coffee, where you get unrestricted connection, direct connect to me for 2 weeks with any questions you might have. Too cold. No, it's the same thing during the summer. Actually, during the summer, this is all packed. Oh, during good weather, this is all packed on both sides. I wonder, there's probably like 1 million people passing by daily. Probably more, I don't know. Very rare you see drunkards nowadays. Whoa, listen to that. Oh shit. Very good music, I can hear. That's some progressive rock. This is St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg. By the way, we passed a ska shop over there because over here is Zenit also. So football team and ice hockey team stores are located on Nevsky as well. And of course, if you go to see them, if you go to see a football match, top league match is gonna cost you maybe 10 to 20 bucks, normal seats. If you go to some other events, it's gonna cost you 5 to 10 bucks, maybe 15. I'm from America. Yes, you can. You get the best visa from America, 3-year visa. You can stay in 6 months sections for 3 years. Dang, dude, you're back at it. Oh, I've been back at it for many hours, but yes, I actually overslept. I usually wake up earlier. Hardest working YouTuber, right? Turkey, hello, Turkey, and no politics indeed. Thank you, Bonnie. The title is basically for you guys to know that this is like live, and everything else is based on your own thoughts, whatever it might be. Check it out. Hello, Israel. Guys, remember to subscribe and also push like. Actually, thank you. Yeah, anybody who sees this and they get interested, it's worth it, guys. 8 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, I'm gonna gonna show you the Winter Palace. Then I think I just might go to the new metro stations, because I have a channel, Worldwide Metro. It's a new channel where I release some of the released and some of the unreleased videos from the Worldwide Metro, Russian and non-Russian. So I need to film that as well for this channel and for the other channel. Guys, check it out. This is the place where Pushkin actually ate. This used to be his favorite restaurant, for real. And there's actually food that he ate still in the menu. Light up trees, yes. St. Petersburg used to be called Leningrad. The Germans, yes, outside. So that's why, guys, because of the battles, the city was under siege for 900 days. Civilians lost their lives in St. Petersburg, in Leningrad. There was even cannibalism, unspeakable, horrific situation. No food, no nothing. And after that, Germans got their ass beaten. then you definitely should, and you're gonna love it. Alright guys, I'm gonna show you the capital, St. Petersburg's #1 square, capital of the square, where is the Winter Palace, and in other words, State Hermitage, the world's one of the best museums in the world. Alex, indeed. Güzel, it's very beautiful. Güzel is beautiful, but I don't know what you said. Türkçe. Bonnie, hello. Some overpriced museum, fake museums, or like, I'm not gonna go in these. Tourist traps. But I mean, traps, they cost like $7 and you get very little in return. Like this, House of Wax museum. I used to go there like 5 years ago when it was 400 rubles, $4. Now I think it's like 700. It's hell no, it's not worth it. But there is a adults only room though, whatever that means. Kefir не понял, ayran. Guys, ayran or kefir, which one you like the more? Or do you know what is ayran? Especially in the southern countries, Arabic countries, you have ayran. Yeah, it was, well actually no. I don't think it has to do with the Tsar, because St. Petersburg has nothing to do with Peter the Great. St. Petersburg refers to the holy Peter. Same thing as the city and many. Wow, check this out. Check this out, guys. Yes, this is Admiralty. Here we are. We made it. Where you from? I'm from Finland, guys. Buenas noches. Guys, welcome everybody. Welcome to see this. I don't think I've seen. Yeah, I was traveling, so I wasn't in St. Petersburg when they put this up, and I got to see it. Wow, so happy. That's, by the way, a person, I believe. Yeah, or is it? Are these real? I don't think so. Scary. Alright guys, welcome. This is Winter Palace and Palace Square, guys. This is where all that's the palace where the Romanovs lived and ruled. This is the top location for tourists as well. Not on a super cold weather, but let's go closer, guys. And yes, this is where Victory Parade is held in St. Petersburg. Notice the thing you see is usually from Moscow. The roadman, hello. Yes, exactly, Bonnie. Yeah, I even know you can see some images of Nicholas II addressing his people from the window, from the balcony on top, and you can see the balcony over there. So it's crazy. So much history. Wow. Yes, a lot of rocks, granite was brought from Finland, which was part of Russia back then. And a lot of the red granite is from Püterlahti. ¿De dónde en las imágenes? Moscow. No, this is St. Petersburg. What's the site? I don't know, man. It's you can find it online, but I actually don't know. Hold on, let me zoom in. I'm gonna show you the balcony in just a second. If you Google on YouTube Nicholas II Winter Palace, you're probably gonna see the famous image because there was not a lot of video images of the Tsar. He was overruled in 1917, so that image was from earlier than that. Hold up. All right, let me show you guys. I'm feeling tired. Yeah, the Christmas tree won't be long, and this is the first time I see it because the videos from December I was in St. Petersburg. I didn't go into the city center when I came back from the trip because I was too exhausted. I was exhausted from traveling, but I love it. I love this. I love doing this, guys. If you want to support me, use use PayPal or buy me coffee, link in the description, or even Patreon. Are you hungry also? I'm not hungry because I ate just before this live stream. I knew I was feeling tired, so I needed to get my calories up. All right, guys, check it out. Winter Palace. It actually, this Newark part continues over there. There's a bridge. Nico Enno. Guys, check it out. So I think, hold up. So this is State Hermitage. I think it's this one here, I believe. Hold up. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Where the Tsar came out. Well, he probably came out everywhere. But the special video that you saw him coming out, it's here. And this is the place where they had some revolution attempts before that. This is the stage for those situations. Where's the best pelmeni? Okay, once again, VR, you have to contact me if you travel, but you can get great pelmenis everywhere, but there's a lot of some restaurants have specialty in pelmenis. So not just pelmenis, also some like from pelmeni types of caucuses. They have everything there, vareniki, everything out of that stuff, and there's a lot of them. If the place is called Pelmenia or Pelmeni Mania or whatever, they have a lot of good stuff for sure. Or just going to Teremok and ordering. They're good there as well. Make sure to have a lot of smetana. That's important, guys. Yes, vodka stereotype. In Russia, the most popular alcohol drink is beer. It's been for years. Nikolai from Black Ops 1, or Nikolai from Resident Evil, right? Very not bad. Good, Dormenius, thank you so much. Dormenius is responsible for reminding people about the likes. Спасибо тебе. Russians love tea, yes. Coffee has been on the rise for many years. Кошки картошка прикольно. Yes, кошка картошка. Haven't been there, but I believe you. Yes, Bonnie. There's most of the stereotypes are very wrong. They are like from I don't know which era they're from. This is actually one piece this is actually brought as a one-piece rock here. This is the world's assumably tallest, biggest one-piece thing, not obelisk, column in the world this year, and it stands on its own weight. All right, guys, so there's two options. We can go to Moika River over there, or go to Neva River, but I'm not sure it's worth it from here because then we have to go back. And look at this beauty here. This is Admiralty, one of the most important buildings shaping the construction of the city. This is 850 kilometers from Moscow, and that is my favorite building right there. This is St. Kazan Cathedral, guys, my favorite in this whole city. Speaking about Russian stereotypes, if you like Eli from Russia, one of the over 1 million subscribers, YouTubers, I think, and great YouTuber, one of the rare ones I really appreciate as a content creator. So go check out my video. She's on my channel. I interview her about stereotypes. Eli from Russia, Igor in Russia. You should find it on my channel. Let's go check out the music. Trafalgar Square in London. You have seen Trafalgar Square in London, talking about one big piece. No, I haven't, but it's not about my visual. I think it's like semi-official. If somebody Google one-piece column biggest in the world, is it St. Petersburg? Alexander column, by the way, Alexander column. And this arch was built, by the way, in the honor of victory over Napoleon. I'm gonna take out the microphone. I'm gonna save the battery a little bit. Font yeah, it was a bit content. But the echo is really cool here.
My mother.
Yes, most people love their city. Thank you, Lord Brooks. So I'm not full of shit, right? Wow. Good music, right, guys? Atmospheric, let's go. Да, музыка хорошая. Версия хорошая. Guys, I have 4% left of my battery because it's freezing. Alright guys. Very short versions. Bravo. Thank you, Vandelovoroy. Subscribe, you'll see more. I'm gonna do more today, every day, and when I'm in Russia. This is what I do my best to share my experiences. And of course, guys, remember, if you wanna support, leave something on PayPal or buy me coffee or Patreon, link in the description. Wow, Bonnie, thank you. Kind words. Let me show you something else here for a bit before we continue. It's fucking freezing, guys. Sorry for cursing. Alexander Column, biggest monolith in the world. Thank you, Barley. Thanks for also moderating. People know the lyrics. By the way, in St. Petersburg, you have the best live concerts, free concerts, basically, sure, based on donations. Unlike my YouTube streams, where 99.999999999% don't remember it, well, don't leave anything. And but free concerts, you have like great shows, like literally high grade, great performances, great music. If you're tipsy, you're gonna love it even more. Where is everyone? This is off season, man. Plus it's freezing cold, so people during the evenings, people are here. People come here during the day, evenings, but in the like dark hours, evenings, people don't come here that much. This is and this is the great thing about it, because you have this, look at this, you have all this to ourselves. Yeah, tourists don't come here during this late. It's too cold. By the way, check out that park. Man, should we go there? We're so close to this Moika River, I'm gonna come here. Minus 26. Wow, Canada takes the win. Whoa. I'm not sure where to go. I think I might go do a live stream in, not live stream, I will do a video. I need to film the new metro stations. I cannot feel my nose or my face. Should American get a travel guide when visiting? Lots of fear propaganda here. No, not necessary at all. Totally fine. You're gonna be treated better, even better than locals or local tourists as an American. But if you want to, some people like to have guides, so this way you're gonna, find places more easier. So yeah, and if you want, you can contact me. I offer my services as well. Just to make sure, make planning so that I will arrive for you guys here. Go inside. Where? I hate going into cafes when live stream. I just hate it. It kills off everything. But yeah, nothing, no problem at all. It's all like BS. Speaking of death in the cold, I think I saw a poor little thing. I think it died. The pigeon died. Maybe it didn't actually. Maybe it was dying, and I should have saved it. Oh man, now it got to me. Also support people who will sit somewhere and drink tea. I will, but not on a live stream. Over there, by the way, Japanese embassy somewhere. Some really cool hotels. These are probably the cheapest hotels. It's gonna cost you maybe 10,000 and plus, so 100 rubles, $100 per night, maybe more. I'm not sure. Never looked at these, but yeah. Because that's very respect to not going to cafes when live streaming. No problem. Yeah. This is Moika River, one of the 3 main canals or rivers. And this is, by the way, not the longest, but one of the longest. I think this might be actually the longest or one of the longest. This is a bridge actually where we're standing right now. So when you go on a boat cruise, so depending on the route, you might come through here. Yep. No, I mean, I don't want to go in because I don't want to ruin the stream, not because I'm polite for the owners. Never mind that. During the summer, I think they had something that I never managed to film. They had every day, I think, some kind of a little funfair or performance here from the balcony, I think. You know, with not saxophones, but with those triumphant instruments. I forgot the word. Time is now probably 8:30. Oh, almost 9. Oh wow. I need to get going to the... I can take you guys to the metro as well. I can take you to the metro, but I need to make sure I'm able to record, not on the phone, but on the camera. If you live outside the city, could you keep backyard chickens? Probably, yeah. I would assume yes. Let's check this out. Isn't it awesome? Especially if it's your own fur. If you handle chickens with love, it's gonna be fine. 8:43. Thank you, Cheryl. Beautiful. That's the Chinese and Japanese embassy. Right. So hold up. If we need to go. Go here. Yes, let's go through here actually. I'm gonna go towards metro because I need to warm up. Plus we need to stay moving. Спасибо. And the quiet side, very quiet and beautiful, atmospheric, right? 8:43. Well, it's super freezing. And this is not the place. There's nothing here. There's embassies and some expensive restaurants. This is nothing to be walking. We're gonna go to Nevsky on. There's different places where people walk. But this side street is not it. It never is during even the peak hour. Вот это мойка, да. Это мойка. Красотища, да. Подписывайтесь. Remember, guys, subscribe. Let's get to 100,000. Let's push this to 100,000, everybody. Oh, wow. So this is all. This is a theater, symphony orchestra. Yeah, concert hall. I don't know. Can you, if you travel, if you would move to Russia, can you bring the? I guess you can bring the chickens, but it's gonna be. You're gonna need to find a way. By the way, if you have chickens, is it like a pet? I love animals, all animals, but do you have the same love as you would have for a dog or a cat to each one of those 6 chickens? Oh, 5-star hotel, Grand Hotel Moika. There it is, guys, check it out. Wow, that is cool. Grand Hotel Moika. So I don't think the estimation of $100 per night is enough, but it wouldn't be much more actually, probably, from the cheapest ones. Chickens for eggs. When life gives you lemons, chickens give you eggs. And guys, let me share you something. Even though this is not my favorite street, but right here, okay, there's now a car and a couple of people in front, but this is what I love about St. Petersburg. I can find my own peace, my own place to enjoy wherever I want to and whenever I want to. It feels like this is peace. This is your personal space, kind of, and you can enjoy the city, the history, the architecture, the sounds, the smells, whether they're good or bad, all by yourself. This is what I love about St. Pete. Despite we're like literally 100 meters from the most busiest street, Roskabi. Check it out. Cool stores, a bit more expensive here, for sure. I don't think this probably even is open, so this is not a top place to visit outside the busy hours, which is during the day. Restaurant here, check it out. Restaurant voted by Yandex Maps, it's like Google Maps, but Yandex 25. They have musical nights even. Недавно был тут Федя, super. I've been here before as well. Check it out. Isn't it wonderful? And here I'm all alone. I feel safe, of course, that's a given, that's a normal thing, but I also feel like this is my spot, you know, at least for this second. Everybody, let's go. Будем рады видеть вас снова. We'll be happy to see you again. Restaurant Союз, Union. Pushkin, enjoying some candles. Do you want me to go to Vyborg, the medieval city, again? I was there in the summer with another YouTuber. That video hasn't been released yet. I don't have time to edit. But would you like me to go to Vyborg? Or I don't know about Moscow. Moscow is expensive. It takes 4 hours minimum if I go in Sapsan. 4 hours. And why am I walking here when I could walk here? Hold up. Right here. Look at this. Northeast part of India. Awesome. You can tell me now where you're watching from. The audience changes all the time in these type of live streams. Feels like I want to be quiet. Don't slip, yeah. Hello, Aliyah. Let's pass the most expensive department store in St. Petersburg, the same as in Moscow. This is DLT, and this is, by the way, Museum of Printed Magazines, or something like printed media. Iowa, USA. Hold up. Hello, Italy. Нет, это Санкт-Петербург. Но Москва, конечно же, обожаю. Питер просто мой любимый город, но Москву скучаю всегда. Right, here we're fantastic Deutschland. Hello, Singapore. I miss St. Petersburg. Yeah, I feel ya. Iowa. There's one vote to Viborg, at least. Georgia, USA. Yeah, Barley Rep likes that channel. It's very interesting. American music, guys. The architecture, guys. Wow. Снег не убирают. Но это еще хорошо для Питера. Вот что. This is good from St. Petersburg. The amount of snow and the road quality, street quality. This is good for St. Pete. I've seen way worse back in the days. Alright, here's the side of the most expensive department store. It is DLT. Right there, guys. This is the most Finnish corner in St. Petersburg as well, historically. There's Finnish church, Maria's Church, ex-Finnish house, center, cultural center of Finnish culture back in the days. Not anymore though. Da, da, da, da, da. All right, here we are. Near Nevsky, yes. This is Большая Konюшенная, big stables, streets right here. You're gonna see some chicks with money maybe. English boyfriends, I don't know. Because he have Dolce & Gabbana and all kinds of stuff. Hello, Atlanta. People running at this. St. Pete is not the best for bikes, not the best for running, because there's lots of roads and there's no bike lanes in the central historical place. So actually, you have to go far to the new areas of the city to find some. Guys, check it out. DLT, Zoom St. Petersburg. This is basically Zoom, but it's a different brand, St. Pete. Very expensive place, guys. Only luxurious stuff. Run, Forest, run, yeah. We're gonna pass also the most legendary Pushka place from 1957. Right here. I've never been overseas, but this feels real. Welcome, subscribe. I do a lot of these when I'm in Russia. Rolex. Here it is. R58, guys. This is super popular. They have line basically every day till outside, and it's packed. This is the original from 1958. Pushishna. And basically it's in authentic state. Everything is original. Alaikum salam, friend. Welcome to Igor in Russia. Foreigner traveling to Russia. Subscribe, y'all. Oh my god. My leg, fingers hot, freezing. Wow, check it out. It's Arka. That looks cool. I have some water with me, but after walking 4 hours with you guys, it's probably freezing. I'm not gonna drink any super cold water. Yes, St. Petersburg and Russian cities, wherever I've been, there's everywhere is super clean, everywhere. Nizhny Novgorod had some places I was a little bit amazed, but not super. I mean, for Russia it was too much, but in general, Russia is super clean. So yeah, guys, we're gonna go to the metro. I think I'm gonna film metro. The new 2 metro stations, actually the new line, 6th line has been created now. Remove your comment because you come here and you think I don't remember your comment. Hello, Papa. Да, я супер фин, да? Guys, my man, these are not for winter use. What's Mog? Mog used to be Zara. Yeah, that's Zara. Good question. I should drink some tea, but I don't wanna. I wanna be filming. Back to Nevsky, my friends. Иди сейчас. Не, я в России стараюсь не тратить деньги, а лучше мучиться в будущем. Мне надо не так легко приезжать, и я не приезжаю, я не как турист тут, я экономлю на всем. Плюс я делаю это, и практически нету дохода с того, что, из чего надо. Другие каналы много получают. Хоть ты самый лучший, правда? Кто самый лучший? Who is the best? What's the best channel about Russia? Shadow band or not? My Kazan Cathedral, my friends, check this out. Man, I'm not able to speak, I'm so cold. I'm just trying to get to the metro, guys. That is not what I was saying. That's the one who shows Russia. Constantine films reportage. I'm the one who has filmed 4,000 locations, places, guide videos and stuff, so it's a bit different, different content, very much different content. I'm a vlogger, YouTuber, content creator. That church is a bridge. No, it's not, but close. We're close. Margarita. The bridge starts from here, so it's not a wide bridge, it's actually a long bridge. That's why, that's the thing.
不用靠得太近，不然背景拍不出来了。
A lot of some famous people from China comes here to take some cool pictures with great cameramen. I've seen this before many times. Не, они работают. Они снимают, а я хочу в тепло, я уже не могу. Все. Guys, I'm going in into the metro. We're gonna see a real live Igor style metro ride right now. Everything that lives in my street is close. Who is that? But I've done this, guys, for 7 years, so there's the ones who has probably influenced by me. No offense, it's a good thing. I'm the original. I am the original.